Kevin Weir, I'm key account manager for Danfoss, covering the north and east of Scotland.
Yeah, I'm Gareth Ash. I'm the marketing manager for Danfoss in the UK.
I'm Shaun Scott, and I'm 2018 Heating Installer Awards winner.
Joe Sharp from Installer, and we partner with the HI Awards for the awards.
Before you went on the trip, what did you think of Danfoss? I mean, I'll put that to Shaun first as an installer, and then Joe as in obviously knowing Danfoss, but just the products and not installing them. So yeah, what did you think of Danfoss before you went on the trip?
You know what I mean? You know they make TRVs and you know they make controls for heating systems. You do not appreciate probably the family values and probably the size of them and where they've come from. You just have no idea of any of that.
But yeah, we dealt with Danfoss in the magazine and at the trade shows as well. So I knew it was a big company, but yeah, same as Shaun, you don't kind of appreciate how big it is and how like multinational it is until you get there. I knew they were Danish, and I knew, yeah, like controls and TRVs, but yeah, until you go out there, you don't realise what a like impressive setup it was.
What is your thoughts of Danfoss now that you've been on it, and what would you say to other, you know, anybody else you're talking to regarding the company?
You don't appreciate that everything is Danfoss. The bits in your car are Danfoss. Your hydraulics in a tractor's Danfoss. And what was it they told us? They aim to be in the top 4 of anything they do. And they've managed it, and generally they're first or second. They're in every industry, they're in every technology, they're in air conditioning, heating, as I say, they're in hydraulics, they're in, was it electronics as well in a big way?
Yeah. What, 27,000 people they've got, over 27,000 people they've got on the books across the world, yeah.
That is mad. Ken,
Yeah.
that is a huge company. Ken, they all spoke, they were just polite. You know, it was just friendly. There didn't seem to be, like, you can tell if you go into a place of work and there's tension.
Yeah.
It's like coming in on the van with me for a week.
I think for me, it's a great company to work for. I think there's a picture of that, isn't there, of Shaun getting a lift?
Yes, there is. You remember on the golf
Little
buggy?
golf buggy down at the museum.
What was your first impressions for the factory? Obviously, again, Shaun, you're fitting the product quite a lot. We went to see the sensor factory. So to get an idea of what goes into it, what was your sort of your first impressions when you sort of strolled up?
We get invited around for the magazine, obviously, because people like want to show off how the products are made. But yeah, I remember when we went on this one, you were like running around with the guy, like, oh, where does it go? Do you remember that it was like magnetic, and then it put it on and then went up and down, and you were like, and it lasted. I think it probably lasted about 45 minutes longer than it should have because you were like super into it.
I just think that's just because I've got a problem. I don't think I had anything to do with it.
Tell us about the interesting food that we had.
It's a smorgasbord or something, isn't it? Open sandwich.
Yeah, smorgasbord.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. When you sat and you looked at the menu, you were like, this is going to be random. But they were really good.
And then going on from that, then obviously that day sort of carried on to quite a decent night after it. Do you want to tell us about the nightlife that we could get away with publicising?
What I remember was there was one of that big, really long trays of shots. And
yeah, that was bought by a guy that you accosted in the middle of the street.
I remember you guys banging on my door at, I think it was like 4:30 in the morning, something like that.
It was a very professional trip. The journey home. What could you say about that?
Yeah, what did we have to do? Drive from southern Denmark
to Hamburg.
Yeah, then fly to another part of Germany.
Yeah.
And then fly to London. And then you guys had to fly to Scotland. And then...
Well, I think it took it over 24 hours, did it not?
So within the journey or the few days that we were there, were there any scary moments that you experienced? Any moments you want to sort of tell us about?
Who was driving when we almost had that crash? It was one of you.
It was Kevin. The one time we let Kev drive, he ended up on the wrong side of the road.
I just remember driving down this street, and I went the wrong way, and then I thought, we'll go down here. And just at that, your dad phoned, Shaun, and you were on the phone, and you were like, Dad, I've just nearly died. I can't believe it.
It was pretty sketchy, like, but you styled it out. Very cool. Kind of like when you fall over and you end up like that.
Only need one. Epic.
Wild, crazy banter.
Very professional. Look, I've even got this picture of us all that I keep in our office.
You got a photo. Brilliant.